Hey, Team Legacy. Hope you are all doing good. Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live from Dubai in the UAE. So I'm excited. I believe I'm in the right group at the right place at the right time. So if you guys can do me a favor, I know I've just popped up, but just give me some love hearts if you can hear me loud and clear. And if you're watching on the replay, just give me some love hearts too, because love hearts are good, right? Sharing is caring. Not that was sharing, but sharing love hearts and sharing love and energy is always going to help. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Frazer Brookes. My network marketing career started in 1987, but I wasn't born until 1988. So how is that the case? So one day, my mum and dad, they were so broke they couldn't afford to pay attention, but they had this 5-bed semi-detached house, and they decided that they couldn't afford to pay the bills, they couldn't afford to pay the mortgage, so they lived in bedroom number one. So my mum, my dad, and me, who was in the womb of my mum, lived in bedroom number 1, and they rented out the rooms of bedroom number 2, 3, 4, 5, the dining room, the living room, basement number 1, and basement room number 2 to complete strangers. There was 14 strangers living in this house that my mum and dad couldn't afford, but now they were just about breaking even because they had the money coming in from the strangers. Anyway, one day my dad wakes up, walks downstairs, and on the kitchen table there was a newspaper opened up, and in the middle of the piece of paper, the middle of the newspaper, was a picture of an Aston Martin sports car with 3 words written above it: MLM, MLM, MLM. I drive an Aston Martin, you can too, call me now. Now my dad thought that MLM stood for Make Love Monthly. So he picks up the phone, he gets his phone, and he ring. Hello, who's speaking, please? Yes, my name is Simon Brookes. I've seen your newspaper advertisement about making love monthly and driving an Aston Martin. I would like some more information, please. He's like, it's not make love monthly, it's multi-level marketing. He's like, oh, okay, well, what's that? He said, well, multi-level marketing is... My dad's like, well, okay, it sounds interesting. Can you send me more information? I was in the room at my mum and dad's first ever network marketing presentation on the 27th of October, 1987, 33 years and 1 day ago. Kind of crazy. And as a result, I traveled all over the world with mum and dad, and just got obsessed with network marketing. Since I was 7 years old, I started making notes. My dad used to get me to rate speakers from 1 out of 10 and then tell me why I gave them that rating. So I became really good at finding out what made a good speaker, a bad speaker, an incredible speaker, and an awful speaker. And yeah, I just learned over the years, and now I've been to a situation where I've been paid to speak in 32 countries on different stages all over the world. I built an incredible network marketing business, and now I want to help share with you how you can do the same thing over the next 90 days. All right? Important thing to know though, when I was 18 years old, although I'd seen the fortune, the fame, the freedom, and all of this, I got introduced to the industry of network marketing officially as a distributor, and I said no. And the reason why I said no was because I had 3 fears. It wasn't my dad. It wasn't my dad. It wasn't the product. It wasn't the company. It wasn't the opportunity. It wasn't the system. That was all great. I wasn't saying no to that. And you got to understand that people aren't saying no to you, they're saying no to their fears. They're saying no to the idea of them doing something different. They're saying no to the idea of them going against the grain. They're saying no to the idea of them facing their fears. My fears were the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, and the fear of public and the fear of public and the fear of public speaking. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, and the fear of public speaking. Huge fear. So much so that I saw people, right? I saw people in my dad's team who were walking across the stage, and they were always walking across the stage to get their recognition, to get their bonus checks, and they were always the ones speaking. And I thought, hang on a minute, if I'm going to succeed, then I'm going to be a public speaker. No freaking way am I doing this. I don't want to succeed, but then I don't want to join and fail because I've got a fear of failure, so I just prefer not to do it. So my dad comes to me, and I tell him no, and he follows up with me 3 months later. I say no. Another 3 months, no again. Another 3 months, no again. Another 3 months, no again. 16 no's. I gave him 15 no's. On the 16th time, I said yes. 4 years of following up with me every 3 months, and I said yes. Now, here's what I want you to really understand. Imagine if we're in a bar. Imagine if you're in a bar, and a guy comes up to you and says, can I buy you a drink, please? And you're like, no. 5 minutes later, same guy. Hello, can I buy you a drink, please? No. Same guy, 5 minutes later. Hello, can I buy you a drink, please? No. You're weird. Same guy, 5 minutes later. Hello, can I buy you a drink, please? No. Contact me again, and I'm going to call the police on you. Imagine doing that 16 times. That's what my dad did to me. Now, here's what you really need to understand about my dad. My dad knew that what he had his hands on was so flipping good that he would be doing his entire family, himself, and his own son a disservice if he didn't keep following up until he decided to join. And that is what makes that's what turns someone from an eighth. My dad's an 8-figure industry earner. Well, that's the difference between an 8-figure earner and a no-figure income earner. They understand so much that this is an opportunity of a lifetime that everyone needs to know. Even if it's not for them right now, at some point, it's going to be for them. Example, a friend of my dad's, he owns a cruise company. How crazy is that? Like, just owns a cruise company. And guess where their number one destination of their cruise was? Australia. Well, guess what you can't do in Australia? Like, leave the state or leave the country or leave land, basically. Business disappeared overnight. Do you think he'd be interested in an opportunity? Yes. You never know. You never know what's going on, right? So anyway, 4 years later, I'm 22 years old at that time. I say yes. And here's what I learned. And this is what I want you guys to do. I'm not going to be very long tonight. I want to be short, sweet, to the point. I want to make sure that you absolutely do this. The first and most important thing about recruiting a lot of people and changing the trajectory of your entire business in a 90-day period is making this statement to the world and to yourself every day. To the world, you do it once. To yourself, you do it every day. So, I am, and I want you to do this in the comments, I am blank in 90 days. And in the blank, I want you to enter the rank of your company. Okay, that you're going to get to. So, I am level 3 in 90 days. I am a unicorn builder in 90 days. I am a pink emerald ambassador in 90 days. I am rank name in 90 days. And what I want you to do is I want you to put it in the comment. I want you to put it in the chat. And I want you to put it in your Facebook group once we're done. Right? Whether it gets approved or not, it's up to you. If you've got group chats, put it in. Speak it into existence. Bob Proctor says it best, what you can see in your mind, you can feel in your hands. I am rank name in 90 days. Speak it into existence. Enter in the blank yourself, right? So, but that's not good enough. People do, I am crown chairman in 90 days. Thanks, Vero. Vero Falcon. What a great name that is. Wow. Vero Falcon. That can't be your real name. That is unbelievable. That is so, like, I hope that you're like, I don't know, maybe you've been in a movie with that name before. Maybe you've sung some songs. That is an insanely cool name. Sherry Lynn Hagan, I am a crown chairman in 90 days. Also a cool name, Sherry. Kara Foss Suchi, I am a crown chairman in 90 days. This is a cool rank. I'm an ambassador in 90 days. Love it. Great. That's not good enough. Right? Now, what I mean by that is by saying it once or saying it every day is not good enough. You need to document it. Here's what I'm going to talk about. I am now going to help you create the number one greatest tool you can share with your prospects ever. Ever. Every morning you wake up. You've said it now, so from tomorrow morning, this is what you're going to be doing. So from tomorrow morning, I don't know about you guys. You guys probably look amazing in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I look like this. Sorry. She looks all right. Frazer, you want to know? Go away. Oh, I'm brutal. So what you need to do is you need to leverage the fact that you don't look your best, right? You need to get your phone. You need to go somewhere, whether it's in your bed, whether it's somewhere else. You need to go on the phone. You need to go onto video. And you need to do the following. So today is the 28th of October. I am a crown ambassador in 90 days. That's it. Next day, 29th of October. I am a crown ambassador in 89 days. It's the 30th of October. I am a crown ambassador in 88 days. Here's why it's the greatest tool you'll ever create. This is why it's the greatest tool you'll ever create. And I learned this the hard way. My number one biggest regret is that I didn't document my journey. Meaning, if I could have shown you that video from when I started, you would have all gone, that's not you. That's not you. And they will see the person I was and the person I am today and go, I want that progression. Progression beats perfection, but progression creates inspiration. People always say, I want to be an inspiration to my kids. Sorry, that's a naked knee. I've got shorts on, I've got to prove it. There we go. Why is it you're going to be thinking, and then you got anything underneath those, right? So, I always sit weirdly. So, in progression creates inspiration. People come to me and say, I really want to be a great father. I really want to be a great mother to my kids. I don't have kids. They come to me anyway, right? And I say, well, how are you progressing in your life? What do you mean? Like, have you got a fitness progression? Are you progressing with your fitness, with your health? Are you progressing in your career? Are you progressing in your network marketing business? Are you progressing in your personal development? How are you progressing? Because progression is what makes people say that you are my inspiration. Like Shari Lynn Hagan, I'm inspired by you because the number of likes on your Facebook post are getting better, are progressing. Cara Fosucci, you're an inspiration to me because I've seen you progress from rank 1 to rank 5. That's how you do it. You inspire through progression. But if you don't do the videos, you haven't got them to share. So imagine this, you're sitting down with a prospect and you're talking about, products. Imagine instead of this, listen, the reason why I wanted to talk to you today, I don't show these videos publicly. But I want to show you a video of me from 3 years ago. When I made the decision to start day one in this company, whether you joined years ago or not, whether you joined months ago or not, doesn't matter. This was the decision you made. I say, look, watch that. And you're watching it and you're like, you just literally mention a date so you can prove how long ago it was. And you're saying that I'm going to be a crown chairman in 90 days. And you can say, listen, I didn't hit it in 90 days. I hit it in 60. Or I didn't hit it in 90 days. I hit it in 180. But I feel like a completely different person and I know exactly how to get there and I'm going to be able to help you do the same thing. Are you open to checking out the plan of how we get there? That beats any presentation you'll ever do. Because it's real, because it's raw, because it's relatable, because it's genuine and it makes people go, if she can do it, why can't I? People try and shortcut it. Network marketing is doing the basics better and more often. Network marketing is putting the fun into the fundamentals. So this is what you're going to do on top of that. Once you've got that and you genuinely believe it, because people say to me, Frazer, I really struggle with consistency. If you've ever struggled with consistency before, please let me know in the comments. And please, if you genuinely struggle with consistency, don't think like, am I going to be the only one? Is he going to pick on me? I'm not going to pick on you. I'll appreciate you for being honest. Because I struggle with consistency, and then I realized something about 3 years ago. When I'd been consistent solidly for an entire year, meaning I did what I had set out to do. My DMO, my daily method of operation, is help someone new and learn something new. That's my DMO. Help someone new and learn something new. It's been my DMO for a long, long time. As long as I can remember, I keep it very, very simple, and I grow because I've impacted someone, and I grow because I've learned something. All right? So, people struggle with consistency. Everyone does, right? Here is how I'm going to explain it to you. You will be consistent when the vision of your future self aligns with the belief and the clarity that you have in your plan. Right? And I'm going to make it simpler because that can sound confusing. The vision that you have for your future self, is, I want to be a crown chairman in 90 days, right? If the plan that you have is not clear, or you don't believe it's going to get you to crown chairman in 90 days, the gap is too big. If it's too big because you don't believe it doesn't align, you will not be consistent. You will not be consistent. But if the vision for you to be crown chairman in 90 days is aligned and the plan that you have is crystal clear and you believe it with every single cell in your body, you will be consistent. You will do the work every single day. The main reason why people aren't consistent is because the distractions in their life are bigger and outweigh the vision that they have and the plan that they have. I really want you to make sure that this really gets you and it hits you in the feels here, right? I really want you to understand this because it's so true. People are like, oh, I'm going to be $1 million income earner. Okay, let me ask you, do you believe the plan that you have, and is the plan crystal clear for you to be able to make that happen now? They're like, well, no, not really, but it'll happen. No. You won't be consistent if that's the case. You have to spend the time believing in the plan that you have and creating the plan that you've got and get validation and verification. That is one of the reasons why having an upline or having mentorship and coaching is so important, because they will validate the plan that you have. By you saying to someone, my plan is XYZ, by someone simply coming to you and saying, no, that's wrong, or you should do this, or that's perfect, is all you need to be aligned for you to be consistent. The majority of us are not consistent because our vision and our belief or clarity in the plan that we have is not aligned. You're welcome for the kick in the butt, right? Failure to plan, you plan to fail, right? So, you've got your I am statement. I am a crown chairman, right? I am a crown chairman in 90 days. You understand that your vision for your future self is now aligned with the plan that you got. Now, I'm going to give you a plan. Don't worry. I'm going to help you out with a plan. So every day for the next 90 days, I actually think I put the link in the description. I'm not too sure. I wrote it, but I can't remember because I can't see it on my end. But I have 3 books. I'll talk about the books and I'll give you the plan. I have 3 books. One's called I Dare You. It's the best-selling book for network marketers wanting to build their business on social media. Super easy read. It's a Bible for many people in network marketing, which I'm super grateful for. It's called I Dare You, obviously by me. It feels weird to say. I Double Dare You, which is basically the #1 best-selling book for people who want to get duplication, getting people started using social media in their network marketing business. And then this one is the one that I want you to really focus on. This is the I Dare You Tracker, 90-day tracker. And inside, there's like different things for you to post and different things to do. Journals, how you felt the week went, how you're going to improve it, and then what you're going to be tracking every day. So, here's the plan, right? Here is the plan, right? Here we go. I don't know why I said here is the plan like that. That made no sense, me talking like that. Anyway, here's the plan. You're going to need 4 things. A piece of paper, a pen, some sort of stopwatch or Alexa. Play Justin Bieber. If your Alexa's on, I hope it's going to baby, 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 ooh. Right? And number 4 is a device, which you're all on now, right? A device where you connect it to the internet. So, piece of paper, pen, stopwatch or like countdown device, and a device where you can obviously message people. By the way, I'm really sorry if I come across like tired, exhausted, like low energy, or a bit like meh. It's half past midnight here in Dubai, and I had like 3 hours sleep last night because I was doing the same. I'm doing these calls back to back. So I just want to say that I'm not like this like grumpy. I feel like I'm being a bit grumpy, so I just want to say that, and I hope that none of you guys think that I'm just really tired. And I just hope that you don't feel that, because that would hurt my feelings if you did feel that, because I genuinely don't mean to be. I'm just tired, man. So here we go. 4 things, right? You got the 4 things. Very simple things that you can find in the house and things that you probably got already in front of you, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to be doing 3 assignments, 10 minutes each assignment. So assignment number 1 is commenting. That's all you've got to do. You're going to go on Facebook. You're going to go on LinkedIn. You're going to go on Instagram. You're going to go on TikTok. You're going to go on Ding Dong. Don't go on Ding Dong. Don't go on dingdong.com. Different kind of website, right? But you're going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Go. Now, you're going to go on your phone. And you're going to start messaging people. You're going to start commenting. So you go on Facebook. You see a post. Love it. Comment on it. Get your piece of paper and a pen. 1. Scroll down. See Bob's post. Love it. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. 2. Mary's post. You love it. Tom Hanks wave gif. Pen, paper. 3. And so on. How many comments can you do? How many comments can you do in 10 minutes. Now, I've been teaching this all over the world for a very, 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 very long time now about how to become an active user of social media. By you commenting for 10 minutes is going to get you more friend requests, it's going to get you more eyeballs, but it also, whenever you make a post, more people will see it, right? Because you're telling Facebook, like, hey, I'm a part of the communicator, I'm part of the platform. I've got a quote here. It says, compete with yourself, collaborate with others. Collaboration is one of the key words in our life, in this decade, in this year, in our generation. Why? Because YouTube is a collaboration. Without people like you and me posting videos, YouTube wouldn't be a thing. Facebook is a collaboration. Without us making posts and commenting, it wouldn't be a thing. Everything in life now is a collaboration. All these internet, like social media sites are all collaborations. Okay? So, Steve Robbins says I'm on Ding Dong. Yeah, exactly, right? All right, so here we go. 10 minutes. Now, if you were to meditate for 10 minutes and you're there like hum, you wouldn't 3 minutes in go, ooh, I really would love a cheese and ham toasty right about now. Alexa, pause. No, you wouldn't. The rule is you can only do one assignment, one activity at a time. So if someone replies to your comment, you ignore it. Someone sends you a message saying, I want to join, you ignore it. You do 10 minutes, one assignment. Now, 10 minutes are up. Now you're going to reset the timer. The second assignment is what I call find, add, message. Find, add, message. You find someone on social media, you add them, follow them, connect with them, and then you message them. It's not find, add, poke. It's not find, add, wave. It's not find, add, wait for them to accept your friend request. It's not find, add, pray to Mr. and Mrs. Universe. It's not find, add, send a Tom Hanks wave gif again. It's not. It's find, add, message. I find Shari. I add Shari. And then I message Shari. I find Cara. I add Cara. And I message Cara. Hey Cara, loved that post you made in the dog lovers group. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are you? Hey Michelle, love that post you made in the travel group. Do you mind telling me where it was you stayed? That's it. Find, add, message. Find, add, message. Network marketing is turning strangers into friends, friends into family. Turning strangers into friends, friends into family. Now, you find, add, message 1, find, add, message 2, find, add, message 3, find, add, message 4. How many find, add, messages can you get in 10 minutes? The last 10-minute session. The last 10-minute session is asking the question. What's that saying? If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't get. So you need to ask the question, which I talk about in my book, I Dare You. Hey, Cara, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing product I've recently been using? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Hey, Barry, just curious. Don't know why I went with Barry. Hey, Barry, just curious. Would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing way to make some extra money on social media during these crazy times? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. 1. Hey, Mary, just curious. Would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing product I've been using? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many do you do in 10 minutes? Now you've got to do this in the morning. Win the morning, win the day. Win the day, got a good chance of winning the week. Win the week, have a great chance of winning the month. Win the month, you have an amazing chance of winning the quarter. Win the quarter, you have an incredible chance of winning the year. Win a year, and you have the best chance ever of completely changing your life. I am. Speak it into existence. Document it every single day with a very simple morning selfie video. Don't overcomplicate it. Understand that you've got what it takes. Understand that you can make it happen. Understand that your vision and the belief and the clarity and the plan that you have has to be aligned or very, very close to alignment for you to stay consistent to complete the 90 days. Start the 90 days of morning 30-minute blitz. If the life gets in the way, then hey, it doesn't matter. You've already done your blitz. Do the work when your battery is full instead of waiting till the end of the day when you've got 1% on your phone. And if you were like your battery, you'd be like this. Oh, all I want to do is watch a bit of Netflix. I just want to watch some Netflix. Netflix, please. Breaking Bad for the 14th time. It's well worth it. Great series. No. Do it in the morning. Do it in the morning. Win the morning, win the day. So I believe in you, and here's what I want you to know. If you don't believe in yourself, you need to leverage the belief in other people. So one of my favorite scenes of all time in any movie that I've ever watched is a scene from the movie A Star Is Born. If you've watched the movie A Star Is Born, please let me know in the comments, because I'm going to walk you through a scene and why it's so important and who I am in that movie for you. In the movie A Star Is Born, Bradley Cooper is about to sing a song from stage, which Lady Gaga wrote, but she didn't really know how to put the music to it. And Lady Gaga is backstage, and he finishes singing a song and comes backstage and then says like, "Hey, you made it!" Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna sing this song. I'm gonna build the business with or without you. I would love for you to sing it with me. Last chance. And he starts playing the guitar and he starts singing the song, right? Lady Gaga, meanwhile, is backstage like, "No, I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Like, my upline, like, my mentor, like, Bradley Cooper's just way better than me, way better than me, way better than me." And all of a sudden, he's singing, and it's going to get to the part where she's about to sing, and she looks around, and she just has that moment of, and you see it in her eyes, it's brilliantly acted. Screw it. And she walks up to the microphone, and when she starts singing, she's only looking at her feet and looking around at Bradley Cooper, and Bradley Cooper's like, "Yeah, you got this, girl. Like, you're doing great." He even looks to his bass player, and he's like, "Yeah, she's got skills." Until the stage where the top note comes, the main part, and she starts singing like, right? Right? And she's petrified. 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 And she realizes that she crushes it. And by Bradley Cooper believing in her, she had enough belief herself to then go ahead and crush it and have an incredible career. If you don't believe in yourself, find the person who believes in you. And if you struggle to find them, it's me. I believe in you. And the reason why I believe in you, whether we know each other or not, the reason why I believe in you is because you're a network marketing professional and you're taking your time to level up. You're taking your time to level up by listening to me hammer on for half an hour. You're taking the time to understand that I am a crown chairman in 90 days. You understand that you need to find the plan that you believe in to remain you, to help you become consistent. And now you know that you've got to implement the 30-minute blitz sessions. And I believe you guys might call it power hours. A lot of people do call them power hours. So do it, do it, and do it. And when you start to lack the belief because you're not seeing the results, go back to the person who believes in you and believes in the plan and leverage that belief to keep you on track so that you stay consistent. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I so hope at some point when this whole COVID situation ends and goes away that we'll be able to hang out sometime in person. Go ahead and get the books if you haven't already done so. I have put the link in the comments. If you make an investment in a book, I promise you these books will help change or accelerate the trajectory in your business. They're not just like, "Oh, that was a great read, shelf." No, it will be on your desk. It's the type of book that you'll go, "Ooh, what would Frazer have done?" Bang. Okay, yeah. All right, get it. And go, it's a guide. It's a guide, it's a Bible, it's principles that are going to work for you. Appreciate you guys. Big, big love, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for having me on.